We're just about a few weeks away from almond bloom this year, and we're talking to Field Market Development Specialist with Valent U.S.A, Todd Burkdoll, about what's on the horizon here as we near the end of January. So, Todd, let's get into what growers have sort of front of mind at this point in the season in getting ready for bloom.
Well, the trees are still dormant. It's been cold and wet, so it's keeping things into sleepy time mode, which is good. We need that. You need that chilling to get a good uniform bloom, and it also helps with physiology within the tree for setting fruit. So most guys have gotten dormant applications of scale materials or for navel orangeworm, trying to knock out the overwintering mummies in trees, sending crews through with poles to knock off mummies, and then doing a foliar application or not foliar application. There's no foliage out there, but the dormant application of oil and some type of product. My preference is Esteem going out right now to knock out any scale, and actually it has an inhibitory effect on navel orangeworm as well as getting the product to the pest. If they're in a mummied almond, then it's hard to get product to them. But if they're popping their head out, or if there's holes or cracks, it does a pretty good job. And then herbicides, most of them have gone down already. So your pre-emergent programs went out. A lot of them went out in the fall. Some guys do a split application, go out in the spring as well. Early winter, late winter, which would be right down up until bloom. After bloom, not much goes out as far as pre. It's most of post applications at that point after things have leafed out. And that's about it. Most of the fertility is on the ground. It was put out in the fall. Your potassium and NPK macros, and then most of the micros are put out. Some of them put out in foliars on with a dormant application.
Well, very good. So it's pretty much the point in the season where we're just about at the tail end of that sanitation and kind of winter prep period. And as you mentioned, those growers who did some split applications, now's about that time to get that all finished up and just basically get prepared for the coming bloom season, which should be coming here in the next few weeks or so.
Yeah. A lot of orchard sanitation going on right now with, like I said, with the mummies, knocking mummies off the trees and then shredding those in the orchard, going through with a shredder or mower and making sure they're ground up so that that overwintering NOW's activity or cycle has been stifled, curtailed. That's probably our number one insect pest in almonds these days is navel orangeworm. It's just become a real problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've talked quite a bit about the importance of that winter sanitation and the kind of work needed to really keep those navel orangeworm populations under control. And now with the bloom just around the corner here, what kind of activity have you seen as it relates to pollinators? Are bees getting kind of lined up and just ready to be put to work in the orchards yet?
Yeah, bees are moving in the state. I saw bees moving in last week, actually, up and down Highway 99. Bees coming in from out of state, being placed. They just started, though, so the next couple of weeks will probably be pretty busy with bee placement around the orchards.